mag-intervene ang isang legislator para sa kanyang bayan o para sa kanyang probinsya kung tama naman po ang advokasya at tamang paraan ang paggastos at walang kickback, Mr. President. Gagamitin ko pong halimbawa ang Bukidnon. Alam po ni Senator Gatchalian ito at mga kasamahan ko dito. Noong ako'y po'y nahalal noong 2016, yung Bukidnon was in the top 10 in terms of poverty incidences in the country. Top 10. Hiyang-hiya po ako bilang isang senador. So ano pong ginawa ko po? Ako po, under your leadership, tayo po ay nag-amenda ng ating national budget kung saan naglagay po ako ng dagdag eskwelahan sa ating probinsya. Extension campuses ng Bukidnon State University, extension campuses ng Central Mindanao University, at nagdagdag po ako ng 17 TESDA training centers, buong Bukidnon po. Because of that intervention, including the needs of the farmers, ang ginawa po namin, halos lahat ng farm to barangay roads ay sinementohan na po namin na dati sa isang barangay, Barangay Kisawa, Kibawe, Bukidnon, it used to take me a day and a half to get there. Ibig sabihin, pag lakad po namin galing sa poblasyon, walang kalsada po, akit po kami ng malapit sa Mount Kalutungan Range, dun sa amin sa Bukidnon. Dadaanan pa namin yung Pulangi River, Mr. President. Alam niyo po, pagdating ng gabi, tigil na po kami, Mr. President, sa isang purok dahil hindi pa kami makakaabot sa barangay. Ganong kalayo. Ngayon po, nalagyan po namin yan ng tulay, may karsada, at ngayon po, 20 minutes na lang, 20 minuto ang biyahe galing sa poblasyon, Kibawe, papunta ng Kisawa, which is boundary of North Cotabato, Mr. President. Because of that, the farmers are happy. Masaya po yung mga magsasaka. Sila po ay tuwan-tuwa dahil dati, 2 piso kada kilo ang ginagastos po nila para sa habal-habal, yung tawag na yung Skylab. Yan yung motorsiklo po na may patungan na kanilang sako-sakong mais. Ngayon po, 20 centavos na lang po per kilo dahil truck na po ang pumapasok sa kanila. And it is verified by no other than the chairman himself. There is a COA report from Bukidnon that the farmers, 96% of the farmers are extremely happy dahil tumaas nga income nila, dahil bumaba po ang cost of delivery ng kanilang mga produkto from the town to the market centers. Mr. President, hindi naman sa pagyayabang, gusto ko lang po ilagay on the record, wala na po kami sa top 10 in terms of poverty incidences in Bukidnon. We are not even in the top 20, Mr. President, because of the interventions we did almost 10 years ago. So ang ibig po natin, at yung Bukidnon po is number 1 now. Agricultural province of the country, 7.5% GDP ang binibigay po natin in terms of agricultural growth in the national GDP for agriculture. We beat Nueva Ecija. Nueva Ecija is only 5.5%. So Bukidnon po, we produce pineapples, bananas, sugarcane, palm oil, corn, the second largest producer of corn, the second largest producer of cassava, number 1 producer of pineapples, second largest producer of sugar. Ang punto ko po, Mr. President, palagi po kami nag-usap ng aking silingan, aking kapitbahay dito sa plenaryo, si Senator Ping Lacson. I always say, basta tama po ang paggawa ng project at tama din po ang pag-amend sa batas. Ibig sabihin, ang amendment sa ating national budget, hindi po ghost, hindi po peke, hindi pong walang dokumento. Kaya po ako'y sumasaludo sa kay Senator Sherwin Gatchalian. Dahil na yun po, bago natin magawa itong amendment na ito, kailangan may barangay resolution, may municipal resolution, at pag malaking halaga, Mr. President, meron pang RDC, Regional Development Council Resolution, at yung ating tinatawag na agency request. So napakahigpit po na yan, Mr. President. And then to make sure na walang kickback, so tinanggal na natin yung notion na may ghost project. Kasi ito po na yun ay talagang recorded na at hinihingi ng mga bayan na itong mga proyektong ito. Pangalawa, Mr. President, pinababa nila ang cost of production nito mga kalsadang ito. In other words, yung costing. Kasi dyan po pumapasok yung kickback, ino-overprice ng mga contractor para maibigay po kickback sa mga politiko. Kaya tama pong hakbang na ginawa po ng ating mahal na finance chairman at mga kasamahan nila dito sa Senado at sa Bicameral Conference Committee na hindi sila pumayag na ibalik yung overpriced pricing nito mga projects na ito. Dahil po dyan, matitigil po ang pagbigay ng kickback. Ginawa po yan ni Secretary Singson. Kaya ako believe kay Secretary Singson. He did it once. What he did was off the top, tinanggal niya 10%, Mr. President, of all the budget items. Dahil dyan, nagsabi na mismo ang mga contractor na pag nagbigay pa kami ng kickback, wala nang project na maitatayo. Nahihiya pa sila noon, Mr. President. Kaya yan yung tama na ginawa nating hakbang. Talagang binagsak natin ang cost of production of these bridges, roads, and all these other projects para matigil na po yung kickback na yan. But properly done, Mr. President, our country deserves a chance to grow. Mindanao, Visayas, and Luzon. Properly done. That's why now, the ball is in the hands of the executive, Mr. President. To all the secretaries where the funding is going to, resist the demands of the politicians, resist the demands of the legislators to fix the bidding process. Dapat yan, maging transparent na yung bidding process para pagka ganun, Mr. President, talagang mahihirapan na ang corrupt sa ating bansa, Mr. President. So the ball now is with the executive. And I hope that these new measures that we have put in place in the budget process will be carried over in the next Congress, Mr. President. We have 2 years to go in the 20th Congress. I'm hoping, and I know while we are still there, the good Senate President, myself, the Senate President Pro Tem, the leadership of the Senate, we will make sure that this will be the new norm for the 20th Congress. Sana po pagdating sa 21st, 22nd, and 23rd Congresses, ganito pa rin ka-transparent ang gagawin nila, Mr. President. This should be the new normal for the budget process. So, mabuhay po, Mr. President. I vote in favor of the measure, and I thank the chairperson and the Bicameral Conference Committee members with their steadfast leadership to make education, because it is proven in Bukidnon, education the key factor in developing our country with the highest ever budget of over 1 trillion pesos. Maraming salamat po, Mr. President.
Thank you, Majority Leader.
Mr. President,
What about Senator Lito Lapid?
Senator Lito Lapid may want to say a few words. Okay na daw. Sabi niya,
But he votes in
no
favor.
words can explain his happiness, Mr. President.
Yes.
He is happy for the budget. So, Mr. President, with that, we already ratified. These are only explanations of votes. We move that we adjourn session until 3 o'clock in the afternoon, Monday, January 26, 2026.